As I continue to keep chickens, I find myself thinking more and more about some of the breeds that I remember seeing as a child, and I wonder why I don't see many of them today. Well, as I so often do regarding chickens since I began keeping them myself, I decided to do some research into the world of heritage breeds to see what's been going on with them, and I discovered a sad truth. Come along with me as I dive into why I call this a sad truth, and let's learn together what we can do to help. We'll take an up-close look at 9 American heritage breeds that are in trouble, including the first 2 chickens ever to exist in America. You may be thinking, why do heritage chicken breeds matter when there are so many others to choose from? Well, apart from the fact that they are a segment of America's legacy, heritage chicken breeds are a treasure trove of genetic diversity and hardiness. Unlike modern industrial breeds, which are bred for specific characteristics like high egg production, heritage breeds have evolved over centuries, adapting to local climates and conditions. This makes them hardier, more disease-resistant, and often more self-sufficient. By keeping these chickens, you're not only preserving a piece of history, but also contributing to a more resilient and sustainable future for poultry. Now we come to the sad truth, which is this. Many American heritage chickens' continued existence, unfortunately, is either critically endangered or at the very least threatened. But why? Let's look into this question by learning what is causing 9 of the once popular breeds to be added to the Livestock Conservancy's list of endangered or threatened breeds. We'll start with the Delaware chicken. Developed in the United States in the 1940s, Delaware chickens are white with black barring on the neck and tail feathers. They are friendly and curious and particularly valued for their calm and manageable nature, making them excellent pets. Despite being white, they are predator savvy, making them suitable for free-ranging. Delawares are also noted for their rapid growth and fast feathering. Hens lay about 4 large to jumbo-sized light brown eggs a week, up to 200 a year. Males grow up to 8 pounds, and females 6 pounds. Because the Delaware was bred specifically for the broiler industry in the past, they were not well known on many small farms or homesteads despite their excellent qualities, so their decline in popularity was quick, and they are now considered a threatened breed. Raising Delawares helps keep this American breed thriving. Another heritage breed worth mentioning is the Buckeye chicken. Developed in Ohio, which is known as the Buckeye State, Buckeyes are the only American breed created entirely by a woman, named Nettie Metcalf. In the late 19th century, Buckeyes are easily recognizable by their mahogany red plumage. They are a very active fowl and are noted for being especially vigilant in the pursuit of mice, often being compared to cats in this ability. Buckeyes are friendly, active, and are excellent layers of 175 to 240 medium-sized brown eggs a year. The breed was a popular homestead chicken because they are hardy, productive, good foragers, and inquisitive, but by the 1950s, poultry production began to be commercialized and the breed was not popular with commercial producers, so the breed went nearly extinct. However, thanks to some dedicated poultry enthusiasts, Buckeyes were preserved and are again becoming popular. Their status is still listed as threatened, however, so keeping Buckeyes helps preserve this unique American breed. Next up is the Java chicken. Javas are said to be the second oldest of the American breeds. They are known for their calm demeanor and excellent foraging abilities. They come in black, mottled, and white varieties, each with its own unique beauty. Javas lay 150 to 180 large tinted to dark brown eggs each year, and well into the winter. They continue laying long after other breeds have stopped. Javas develop slowly, but when mature, they weigh between 6.5 to 8 pounds. The breed is friendly and calm and seldom aggressive. As such, they are a good breed for children. They are also amiable with other breeds of chickens. They can deal with being confined, but prefer to forage in large areas. Java hens do well in cold weather, but some roosters that have larger combs may need to be protected from frostbite. They can thrive in both hot and cold climates if protected from the elements. They tend to keep together in tight flocks. Unfortunately, their numbers have dwindled significantly, and they are now on the critical list. By raising Java chickens, you help save this piece of American poultry heritage from imminent extinction. Next is the Dominique chicken, not to be confused with the Plymouth Barred Rock, which looks very similar, with their visually identifying difference being their combs. The Dominique, also known as the Dominicker or Pilgrim fowl, is considered America's first breed of chicken, with origins dating back to the colonial period, around 1750. Dominiques are known for their calm and friendly nature, making them great pets. They are excellent layers of medium-sized brown eggs and are well suited to free-range environments. Dominiques have a distinctive barred plumage. By the 1920s, the breed had begun to decrease in numbers, but they managed to survive during the Great Depression due to its hardiness and ease of upkeep. But after World War II, as commercial industrial poultry operations took a foothold in the United States, the Dominique again experienced a decline. By 1970, there were only 4 known flocks in the United States. Because there was concern that flocks were no longer purebred, great efforts were put into preserving the breed by asking flock owners to participate in a breed rescue program. Thanks to this program, many of the old bloodlines were saved, including one flock line that had been in existence for more than 100 years. Now, the breed is stable but is on the watch list to prevent another near extinction of America's first historic chicken breed. Now we come to the American breed of Rhode Island Red, more specifically, the old-fashioned, classic Rhode Island Red, which is unlike the modern smaller and lighter-colored Rhode Island Red that has been selectively bred for higher egg production. Originally developed in Massachusetts and Rhode Island in the 1880s and 1890s, the Rhode Island Red's ancestors include Malay, Shanghai, Java, and brown Leghorn chickens. The classic Rhode Island Reds are known for their hardiness and adaptability. They are excellent layers of large brown eggs and can lay 200 to 300 eggs a year, starting as early as 6 months of age. They have a deep red plumage and a friendly, curious disposition. This breed is well suited for both backyard flocks and free-range environments. Though they are already popular with poultry enthusiasts, purebred Rhode Island Reds are still considered a heritage breed that deserves to remain on the list for conservation, so that the breed doesn't lose its place in history by being ousted by its modernized version. In fact, the purebred Rhode Island Red was only recently removed from the threatened breeds list in 2023. Before you go, take a brief look at 4 more breeds that are on the endangered list as we wrap up. I hope that I've convinced you that American heritage chicken breeds offer more than just egg production. They bring history, diversity, and resilience to your backyard flock. By choosing to keep and breed these endangered chickens, you're playing a crucial role in preserving these unique breeds for future generations. Each of these breeds has its own story and set of characteristics that make them special. So why not add a piece of living history to your homestead? One thing to keep in mind, though, if you decide to purchase any of these breeds, be sure to request heritage breeds specifically, because many breeds have been modernized for specific characteristics such as laying more eggs, faster maturity, and larger size. The Livestock Conservancy has a website where you can learn all about the American heritage chicken breeds. I would love to hear about your experiences with heritage chickens. Which breeds are you keeping? Or which ones are you interested in? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips and stories about chickens and homesteading. Thanks for watching.